Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope that everyone is in a good condition and healthy. Today we are going to continue our discussion for structure and written expression in TOEFL test for skills 7 and 8. Okay, for skill 7 is noun clause connectors. Okay, what is a noun clause? A noun clause is a clause that functions as a noun. Therefore, it is used in a sentence as either an object of a verb, an object of a preposition, or the subject of the sentence. So, noun can be found in a sentence as the subject, as the object, or as the object of a preposition. Let's take a look at the noun clause positions, everyone. See the first example. I know when he will arrive. The noun clause when he will arrive here plays a role as an object of the verb know. I, the subject, know the verb, and know needs an object, and the object is in the form of a clause. I know something. What is the something? When he will arrive. Okay, that is one position, which is as the object of a verb. The second one, noun clause can also be the object of any preposition. Yeah, this is the example. I am concerned about. About is a preposition, and preposition needs an object, the object of a preposition. And the object of a preposition can be in the form of a clause. So this one, the object of a preposition is when he will arrive. Remember that if you have a dependent clause, it should has one connector, one subject, and one verb. Okay, that's the second position. And then the third position is when he will arrive is not important. So this one, when he will arrive, the noun clause here function as the subject of the sentence. Yeah, here subject when he will arrive, and then the verb is. Okay, so since there are three roles of noun in a sentence, the first one is as the subject, noun clause, yeah, as the subject, and then the second one is as the object, and the third one is as the object of a preposition. Then the positions are also in three different positions. Yeah, as if it is subject of the sentence, then it is at the beginning of the sentence. If it is the object of a sentence, then it is at the end of the sentence. And as the object of preposition, of course, it comes after the preposition it modifies. Here is an example of a TOEFL question. The first one, the citizens worry about blah 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 is doing. The citizens worry about. There's a preposition here, and you have to be aware that if there is a preposition, that it is followed by a noun. Either it is a noun, it is in the form of word, phrase, or clause. Okay, so here the answer is because you have here another verb. Yeah, remember, this one is the subject of the sentence, and this one is the verb. And you have another verb here. If you have two verbs in the sentence, then you need two subject and also one connector. So you should have one connector, which means that this one is the object of the preposition is in the form of a clause, noun clause. So the answer is what the government is doing. So this is the recap for noun clause connectors. Here are the connectors, guys. You have what, when, where, why, how. And then you have whatever and whenever. You have whether, if, and that. Okay. So there are three positions that I already told you before. Okay, that's for skill 7. And now we move to skill 8. Skill 8 is noun clause connectors / subjects. It means that the noun clause connectors can also function as the subject, as a subject of the clause at the same time. Okay, as we know that in skill 7, noun clause connectors were used to introduce noun clauses as either a subject or object of the sentence or object of preposition. In this skill, we will learn that in some cases, the noun clause connectors is not just the connector, but also the subject of the clause at the same time. Okay, let's take a look at the example, guys. The first one is, I do not know what is in the box. So if you see here, we have a connector and then followed directly by a verb. So we don't have any subject here because the connector here also function as the subject of the sentence, of the clause. Now it can happen if the thing that I do not know and the thing that is in the box is the same. So I do not know about something. Now that something is in the box. So if we have like that, if we have this condition, then the subject and the connector also functions as the subject. Let's take a look at the second example. We are concerned about something, right? We are concerned about something, and what we are concerned about, who will do the work? Now, who here also function as the subject because the one that we concern about and the one who will do the work is the same, refers to the same person. So we don't need the subject here because who here is the subject also. So we are concerned about someone and someone will do the work. We are concerned about someone who will do the work. So subject, the connector here is also the subject of the clause, who will do the work. Let's take a look at the example of the question here. The company was prepared for blah 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 happened with the economy. Here we have the verb was prepared and also happened, 2 verbs, and we have 1 subject. If we have 2 verbs, then it needs 1 connector. So we need connector here. So it should be between this one, what or when. And as you see, as I told you previously, that there are only some few connector that can function also as the subject. There are 3 actually, and one of them is what. So the answer is what. Here is the chart for noun clause connectors of subject. Now I told you previously that there are not many connectors that can do this. Yeah, only 3: who, what, and which.